What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, it's Thursday, and that means it's time for my not opening this week, but my streaming this week, where I talk about the films that are streaming, whether it's at Netflix, VOD, etc. So, with that being said, here's what's streaming this week. Alright, first up, there's the new Chris Hemsworth movie that's streaming on Netflix tomorrow called Extraction, where Chris Hemsworth portrays a black market mercenary who has nothing to lose, is hired to rescue a kidnapped son of an imprisoned international crime lord, but in the murky underworld of weapons dealers and drug traffickers, an already deadly mission approaches the impossible. Now, this is produced by the Russo brothers, and last time they produced something that wasn't Marvel related was that Chadwick Boseman movie. Oh yeah, 21 Bridges, and that movie sucked. And Chris Hemsworth's career outside the Marvel universe isn't really what you call that pleasant. I mean, he did that movie. Of course, he did Rush and all that, but he also did Black Hat, Man in Black International. So, I mean, the trailer looks okay. So hopefully, it'll be pretty decent. All right, next up, there's a film that just premiered on Netflix today, which I actually haven't really had a chance to check out. But it's a film called The Wallabies, which is a new Netflix animated film. And here's what this is about. Neglected by their parents, 4-year-old fashion siblings venture onto the modern world with their new nanny. The voice cast includes the likes of Alessia Cara, Terry Crews, Maya Rudolph, Jane Krazowski, Maya Short, Ricky Gervais, and Will Forte. Poor Will Forte. I mean, he was supposed to be in the Scoob film. That's coming to streaming. Boy, he cannot get a break. Anywho, the Wallabies looks pretty decent. Looks pretty cute, charming. I do like me a good anime flick, so I'll give this Wallabies a shot. Alright. Now, also coming this week, we got on VOD, we got a film called Enemy Lines, which stars Gossip Girl actor Ed Westbrook, and it's about an American officer and a British commando squad race against time to kidnap a Polish scientist from the Nazis in 1943. This doesn't really look all that good. I mean, I do love me a good war movie, but this, I love me a good war movie. This does not look like a good war film. So, anyway, coming to VOD this week, we got True History of the Kelly Gang, which here's what this is about. An exploration of Australian bushranger Ned Kelly and his gang as they attempt to evade authorities during the 1870s. It's directed by Assassin's Creed director Justin Kurzel. Ooh boy. And stars Charlie Hunnam, Russell Crowe, Thomasin McKenzie, Ezzie Davis, George McKay. The show looked okay, but the director's last film was Assassin's Creed. And we also had that show out. So, yeah. Hopefully this will be pretty decent. It has a really good Australian cast. I mean, we got Russell Crowe, who's always awesome. We haven't really seen the Ned Kelly movie since the Heath Ledger one. So there's that. I don't know. Hopefully this will be pretty decent, but we'll see. Alright. Also premiere on VOD, we got Robert the Bruce, which is really like a semi-sequel to the Oscar-winning movie Braveheart. Now here's what this is about. Pursued across highlands by supporters of the British Crown, Robert the Bruce takes shelter with a humble family where he regains the will to battle for Scotland's independence. It stars the likes of Angus McFadden, who of course portrayed the role in Braveheart, former Shameless co-stars Zach McGowan and Emma Kennedy, Talia and her brother Gabriel Bateman, Jared Harris. This movie looks horrible. You know, I love the original Braveheart. They can take our lives, but they can never take our freedom. The original Braveheart, starring Mel Gibson, is an Oscar-winning movie for a reason. It's terrific. But Robert the Bruce looks god awful. You know, it just looks like something that the Asylum will probably you know, make it look boring. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong. I'll probably check it out, but yeah. All right. Also premiering on VOD, we got a coming of age film titled "To the Stars," which takes place in 1960s Oklahoma, and is about a shy farmer's daughter who forges an intimate relationship with a new girl. It's directed by Martha Stevens, starring Liana Liberto, Kara Hayward, Tony Hale, and Mullen Ackman. Jalen Stars looks pretty intriguing. I mean, I do like me a good coming of age tale, and this Liana Liberto is a pretty decent actress, so I'll probably check this one out. Alright, also premiering on VOD, we got a horror film titled Party Hard, Die Young, which is about a fun vacation that quickly turns into a nightmare for a group of friends. Other than that, there's a killer who's killing them off one by one. I saw the trailer for this. You know, I do love me a good slasher film, so I'll definitely give this one a watch. I mean, I don't know if it's good or not, but hey, it could be pretty decent. All right, now a couple of TV shows that's premiering this week. On Apple Plus, we got the new Chris Evans. Speaking of Marvel, we got the new Chris Evans TV series titled "Defending Jacob." Here's what this is about. After a shocking crime rocks this small town, an assistant district attorney finds himself torn between his sworn duty to uphold the law and unconventional love for his son. Really, his son ends up being convicted of murder, and so Chris Evans' character has to, get him off and try, prove his innocence. This actually looks really intriguing. I do. It is actually Chris Evans' first actual big gig since, since Endgame. You got Michelle Dockery, the kid from the It movies, is in this. This looks really interesting. Has a bit of a John Grisham feel to it. Also, kind of feels like that movie The Client that got released in the '90s. Speaking of John Grisham, so I'll probably give this one a watch. All right. Also on Apple Plus, we got Beastie Boys Story, which is a which is really a documentary directed by Spike Jonze, and it is about the iconic band, the Beastie Boys. And the Beastie Boys are some iconic groups, and so I'm down to check out like a documentary. This was supposed to come to IMAX theaters, but because of the pandemic, closed the movie theaters and all that, they decided to just release it on Apple Plus. So I don't know. We'll see how it is. But anyway, all right. Also premiering on Netflix is a series called Never Have I Ever, and it's about the complicated life of a modern day first generation Indian American teenage girl, and it's inspired by Mindy Kaling's childhood, and it's actually produced by Mindy Kaling, so that's pretty cool. And no, this is not based on the drinking game. Let's uh let's put that to rest. Anyway, now this actually looks pretty interesting. The new lead actress in this looks pretty decent. I do like me a good. Netflix has been pretty good with its coming of age content. Where you talk about 13 Reasons Why, On My Block, Everything Sucks, etc. So hopefully this will be pretty decent to watch. Alright, now coming to HBO this week, we got the film Bad Education, which is the unfolding and single largest public school embezzlement scandal in history. And it stars the likes of Hugh Jackman, Allison Janney, Alex Wolff, Ray Romano. This looks amazing. I do love Hugh Jackman. It's directed by Thoroughbreds director Corey Finley. I do like me a good true story film. HBO makes some pretty good solid films. So this is something that could be up on my alley. So I'll definitely give this one a watch. Anyway, let me leave you. That's pretty much it. Let me leave it to you guys. Which of these are you interested in watching? Are you interested in watching Extraction, Bad Education, Defending Jacob, The Waller Rise, etc. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here's Team Moose signing off.